Hi, I'm Emily, and this is No Expert, and today I'm going to show you how to make pudding chômeur. Chômeur means unemployed person. This is a recipe that dates back to the Depression. Usually it is something that is made with very affordable ingredients. The version I'm going to show you is my version, which is a maple, vanilla, and coconut pudding chômeur, which is maybe a little more expensive, but it's still, broadly speaking, a pretty affordable recipe. It's like a cake baked in a sugar sauce, basically. It's a traditional French-Canadian dessert. It's something that I have made for parties before. It's very simple. It's pretty quick to make. It takes 45 minutes to bake it, but the prep to get there is super easy. And then when it's done, and it's delicious. So let me show you what it is. So the first step to make my pudding chômeur is to make a sauce, basically. This is super easy. The very traditional version of this would just be sugar and water. I add a little bit extra stuff just because I'm showing you my version of this recipe. If you want a very traditional version that is cheaper to make, there are super tons of family recipes all over the internet. This is something that like grandmas make. It's also something you can get as like a dessert at diners a lot of the time in Quebec, but also in other parts of Eastern Canada. And I don't know, maybe Western Canada. I haven't spent that much time there, sorry guys. So to make my sauce, I'm gonna add my water, sugar, and maple syrup to my pot and just heat them up until they come together. Then, once they've all sort of dissolved together, I'm gonna add my vanilla powder, salt, and coconut milk, and simmer. All right, so my sauce is made. The next thing I need to do is make my batter. So here's what I have. I have white sugar, butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, salt, vanilla extract, and more coconut milk. The coconut milk is really nice. It's not necessary. You can absolutely swap it out for milk and heavy cream throughout the recipe if you want. The first thing I need to do is mix together my dry ingredients. So I have flour already measured out. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of my kosher salt. And I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm just gonna mix that together, and that'll be my dry ingredients. The next thing I'm gonna do is crack my eggs. So I have these beautiful eggs that my friend Sarah brought me. She keeps chickens. Thank you, Sarah. A huge hookup to have in this egg economy. Looking excellent. Shall be proud of what I'm doing with these eggs. I really shouldn't make so many yolks about them though. Great, that looks good. And then I'm just gonna add my vanilla to my coconut milk. Bloop. And I'm ready to start moving. So I have half a cup of softened butter. I'm going to put this in with my sugar. And I'm going to beat this until it's light and fluffy. Then I'm gonna add my eggs. And then I'm gonna add half of my dry ingredients. Milk. And then the other half of my dry ingredients. Beat, 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 we're ready to go. And here we have our batter. All right, so my sauce is ready, my batter is done. All that's left is to bring it together and bake it. I have a greased baking dish here. Okay, so sauce, batter. The sauce, you don't want it to be as thick as caramel, and the batter, you do want it to be thick because you don't want them to immediately just disintegrate into each other. This is something that I make when I'm having a lot of people over because it's so easy to feed like a crowd with. I'm just gonna spread this out in here. And what it kind of smells like is a pancake. I'm going to cover it just loosely with foil, just loosely tinting it, for the first 20 minutes of baking. And then I'm gonna take this off, and for the last 20 to 25 minutes, we'll bake it uncovered. And that's gonna keep it from burning on top. All right, to the oven. This is bubbling away. It smells amazing. It is ready. It looks great. We're talking like a mapley, brown, sugary cake smell. I think it's time to get in there. I'm very excited to try it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scoop a little bit of this onto my plate, get some sauce on top of it, and I'm gonna drizzle just a little coconut milk on top. But you could use heavy cream, you could use whipped cream, you could use vanilla ice cream, all very nice. Also some fruit, great idea. A lot of good ways to eat it. I'm excited to dig in, let's do it. Oh yeah. All right, so this smells amazing. I'm super excited to dig in. I know it looks a little rustic, but again, this is something you get from a grandmother or at a diner. It is something that you scoop instead of cutting because there's sauce at the bottom, right? So let's get in there. Yeah. The cake is light and fluffy, and then you get like this dense caramelly, mapley bottom. It's salty, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's like just perfect. It really is very good. It's something I would serve with fruit. It's something I would serve at the end of a meal for a group. It's something I would eat alone in the dark in the middle of the night. There's a lot of good ways to enjoy this. You can't go wrong. It's super easy to put together like you saw. You just make a sauce, make a batter, put them together and bake them. And it's done. Look at that. Put a little cream on top, coconut cream, whipped cream, vanilla ice cream, anything you want. You could put a different ice cream. I don't know, follow your heart. But it's super good. Let me get back in there. Yeah. It's so moist, and like, it's like the cake is fluffy, but where it's like the sauce is sunk in, it's more dense, so you get like a kind of mixture of like flavors and textures. It's just very good. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what's not to love? Get at it, you know? Delicious. All right, and that was my pudding chômeur recipe. Let me know what you think. Would you try it? Have you had it? Does your grandmother make it? Let me know. This is something I love to make. It tastes great. It's so sweet and like unctuous and like satisfying, moist and delicious. People hate the word moist, right? I don't know. Do they? Do they still? Is that like 2016? I don't know. The recipe's down in the description if you want to try it for yourself. And if you like this video, don't forget to slap a like on it. If you want to see more videos like this, you should absolutely subscribe. I've got some more fun stuff coming very soon. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye-bye! Bye!